Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be building the best team possible for less than 250,000 MT here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. I gotta say, budget cards are one of the areas that I think 2K has really done a good job over the past couple of months, and this team is pretty darn impressive with how solid all around it is. I was even thinking about potentially doing a video where I go out and use this team in Showdown. So y'all let me know if that's something y'all would want to see. I might try it out and just see how the video does, and if it doesn't do well, that's okay, we won't do it again, but I'm tempted to try that out for sure. With that being said, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. I think I said 40K, I mean 50K. We hit 40K a few days ago. Really appreciate y'all's support. But at the starting point guard position for the first team in this, not for the first team, for this team is going to be Andrew Bogut, who is 7 foot with a 7'3" wingspan. That's pretty much the only reason he's on the team, to be totally honest. He's not a spectacular shooter. Now, he's not a horrific shooter. His jumper's decent. He's like a 79 3 ball. So basically, he hits open. His jumper's okay. But really, the reason this card is on the team is because he is absolutely versatile and incredibly valuable on the defensive end of the court. That is why. You get on-ball minutes on him, maybe 1 or 2 more badges. You got 90 agility, you got 90 perimeter. That is enough switchability to be able to guard in the perimeter at an extremely high level, while also being a very valuable interior defender, of course, as a 7-foot point guard. He is one of those cards. He's 40,000 MT, and I feel like he's the only budget point guard in the game that can truly compete against a invincible Jokic to a certain extent, or guys like that at the point guard position. He gives you the size to allow your starting lineup flexibility, and I think that's extremely crucial when it comes to using a more competitive style, or it comes to being in more of a competitive style of game. And the same can absolutely be said for Jabari Smith Jr. You'll notice my starting lineup is full of size. 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. You got 90 speed, 90 agility, 93 3 ball, 90 standing and driving dunk, 90 interior, 90 perimeter. As a finisher, he's very, very capable. He's got good shooting ability, and he's a great defender. He's got a really nice release. He's 6'11" again at the shooting guard position. And I mean, you got D-Book dribble style, KD escape. It's not completely atrocious movement, especially with that Kawhi behind the back as well, which is one of the best behind the backs in the game, at 6'11". He's mostly a spot up on this team still, but his ability to do some stuff off the dribble and his size, again, and switchability at 6'11" is extremely valuable. And then at the small forward position, you can put your scorer, your shot creator, Josh Childress, who's going to be 6'8", 6'11" wingspan. Yeah, he's undersized at small forward. Who cares? I have a 7-foot point guard and a 6'11" shooting guard. And now I got my scorer at the small forward position in Josh Childress, who's going to, again, put the ball on the floor at a really high level, has a lot of versatility in terms of already having a bunch of key badges. You give him handles for days, on-ball minutes, couple more defensive badges. He's as complete as you need him to be, basically, to be used at a competitive level. JT Thornbay's Denny Avdia up around very quick is very nice. Pro 2 fade, Garland dribble style, Francis size of Curry escape. I mean, the card's a dog. He's got everything except for behind the back. He is one of the better scorers in my team, period. And for 5,000 MTs, an absolute must, of course, on this team. The most expensive card on this team, or second most expensive, I apologize, is this Brad Miller, who might feel like a little bit of a weird inclusion, but his value is really nice. 60K, 6'11" with 7'3" wingspan. I kind of built out this team and had enough room remaining to make a pretty significant upgrade, and I decided this was a good area to make that upgrade. 6'11" with 7'3" wingspan, 89 speed, 95 3 ball, 95 standing, 95 interior. He is a versatile defender, finisher, and shooter. He's got a nice release. Pro 2 fade. Booker, Kemba, Garland in terms of movement is very solid for a power forward. This is a really nice card. He's one of the most slept on, I think, dark matters in the game. I never did a gameplay on him, which was my mistake, because this is a very, very good card, and I think he's absolutely a really nice fit in this team. He gives you a guy with some size and some versatility at the power forward position who can also shoot the ball and even put the ball on the floor just a little bit if need be as well. And then at the center position, the most expensive player on the team for 70,000 MT is Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama. The thing about Wemby is his jumper is still pretty much uncontestable. And therefore, with him being 7'4" and as good on the interior as he is, even as his Pink Diamond, he's got value, you know what I mean? 79 speed's an issue, sure. He's gonna get ran around, he's gonna struggle speed-wise at times. But if you are a good player and you have, especially if you have a super Wemby, you have extra legend badges, extra Hoff badges, well-rounded with things like Hoff Immovable, Hoff Brick Wall, Legend Rebound Chaser, or Hoff Rebound Chaser, or something like that. When you have those types of badges, it's like I do think Wimby becomes a really, really good card still, and he's one of those guys who, even without those badges, can be really valuable, but it's also super easy to find him with those badges. But even, I mean, just as is, he's a very valuable card. His size and shooting ability is still important and extremely useful, and he can compete against top tier bigs in a way that most other guys throughout 2K history, really, from season 2 of the game, would never be able to at this point in the year. But Pink Diamond Wimby still can, and I actually think he's your best choice for the center position on this team. Your bench isn't quite as souped in terms of like price tag and stuff, but it's still good cards. Like Evan Turner, 6'6", 6'8" wingspan. He can put the ball on the floor a bit. He's solid defensively. He's a 90 driving dunk. His jumper is nice, very, very nice. Jalen Green dribble style, Kemba escape, Pro 2 fade. Like, this is a really good card. He's going for 10K. Like, that is a really, really nice card. Definitely a great option here. Same thing with a guy like Jerome Kersey. A versatile quality shooting guard. He may not be a primary ball handler, but he's a versatile, capable defender. He's got secondary ball handling ability. He's got a really nice jumper, 93 ball, 95 driving dunk. Defensively super versatile, well-rounded defensive card. And again, animation-wise, he's got a nice jump shot. Booker dribble style, Kemba escape. Normal fade isn't as good as Pro 2, but again, like, he's not your primary ball handler. He's probably not your secondary ball handler. What he can be, though, is a very high-level, valuable scoring, and well, just versatile option, all-around option at the shooting guard position. And again, you can get this Jerome Kersey card for 6K. Like, that is a budget beast right there if I've ever seen one. Backup small forward. Give me a combination of size and offense. Not that Beasley's huge, but 6'9" with 7-foot wingspan is not uncapable. And like, the thing about Beasley is he is 15K now. He's so cheap, and he can still score with the best of them. He's got enough speed, slashing, and shooting, not to mention an elite level jumper, to still be extremely valuable on the offensive end of the court. The Garland behind the back, Jalen Green dribble style will get you some open shots with him, especially with how good his jump shot is. Fade is really nice, and yeah, his defense isn't spectacular, but again, really not that hard to find with extra Hall of Fame badges at this point in the year. You get Hoff on-ball minutes, Hoff movable enforcer, and a couple other Hoffs on him, and he is cooking on the defensive end of the court. This is a really, really good card, 15,000 MT. This gives me a primary scorer off my bench, a guy I can put the ball in his hands, and I feel like he can go get me good shots consistently, and even if he doesn't get me a good shot, he can get me a shot that I can green because of how good he is, even if it's not a high level shot. And then finally, we have at the backup power forward and center position, got a couple more really nice cards to finish off this team. Dino Rogers only 12K now, 6'11" with 7'3" wingspan. He's actually going for less than that, but I mean, I saw one for 9K this morning, but I feel like that's really low. And I thought that was almost a snipe. But there were several of him around 11, 12K. So this card has become very affordable now. He's 92 speed, 95 standing and driving dunk, 94 interior, 92 block. Defensively, he's quality. Offensively, he's a very nice finisher. He's a good shooter with a nice jump shot. He's got enough speed. He's got enough size. He's got a pretty good player ability. He's a really quality finisher, again, with that 95 standing and driving dunk. And for 12K MT, I just think he's probably your best value power forward in the game for that price tag. And then backup center, pretty similarly, Walker Kessler for 15K. Gives you a 7-footer who can space the floor, has some speed, has some defensive versatility, 7'4" wingspan, good player build, 93 ball, 90 standing, and 95 interior, 98 block. He's going to, again, defend his butt off, rebound the ball at a pretty high level, and be an elite level finisher with capable shooting abilities. Well, 93 ball, good Hoff shooting badges, and a solid jumper. Actually a really nice card. Again, I think this team is very, very impressive. You look at this team, I know it doesn't jump off the page with the best cards in the game. 250K MT, this is a team that can be competitive, man. You have enough size in your starting lineup to be able to switch with the best lineups in the game, is what I will say. And off the bench, it's not terrible. 6'6", 6'7", 6'9", 6'11", and 7 foot, both with pretty good player builds. It's not as good, but for 250K MT, man, I don't know if you could build a better squad. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And let me know as well if this is a video you'd want to see where with me using this team potentially tomorrow or something. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.